Welcome to hula. We're going to do a nice gentle hula, and right now, before hula officially starts, we're doing a little twist to the Beatles, twist and shout. So we'll do one more, waiting for people to sign up. Alexa, play the Beatles, twist and shout.
Here's Twist and Shout by the Beatles.
Good morning, Linda.
Morning.
All right, and we're letting Vicki in. Okay, so thank you for coming to class today. Let's start with a bend in the knees and a reach up. Hope you enjoyed the twist. Stretch. And then let's let the left arm come down. Lean to that side. Reaching with the right hand, then come back up. Breathe in. And go over to the right side. Stretching that left hand out and come back up. Bring the hands to the heart center. This is one version of Tadasana. Take a nice breath. All right, let's bend the knees again and reach up. Come halfway forward, so like a tabletop, hands above the knees. Reach the head forward. Stretch the spine. Bend the knees and come back up. Then we'll do that again. Exhale, reach the head forward, stretch the spine. Bend the knees, come back up. And back to Tadasana. So bring the hands back to the heart center. Another version, let the arms just hang down next to your side. Draw the shoulder blades together. Lift the crown of the head. We have arches in the feet. Our ankles are strong. There's Tadasana. Okay, let's take another breath. Reach up. We'll go to the side again. Left arm comes down first as we exhale, reaching. Breathe in, come back up. Big inhales through the nose as much as we can. Now, other side, reach. And come up. And bring the arms down. Let's shake them out a little bit. Hands and shoulders too. All right. Let's do some shoulder rolls next. Nice big shoulder rolls. Bringing shoulders in towards the neck each time, so we stretch and get those lower neck muscles nice and warmed. Shoulder blades are moving around. We're going to revisit those. And now forwards. See if you can draw the belly in and upwards. Practicing our core strengthening as we go. Okay, shake it out again. And we're going to do a little bit of a swim stroke. So spreading the fingers, reach up and around slowly, making sure it's all right. Switch to the other hand. Forwards and up and around slowly. Again, first side, so left side, right side. And if it feels good, you can go ahead and go faster if you want. It's nice also as a choice to go with your breath. Breathing in as you expand and reach out. And I like to do it a little faster than that too. And then after this one, we're going to reverse it. Go forwards. Let's double check, see if anyone's joined. Nope. Again. Up and around. Again, up and around. And then that's it. Separate the feet. Let's do some circles with the hips. I know we did a lot of twisting. That's mostly using the muscles right under the ribs. Now we're getting our hips involved. And the legs, upper leg. And then let's reverse it. As we let somebody else in. Okay. We're doing nice hip circles. Welcome to class. You 4 or 5 more times around. And then back to the center. Let's take a deep breath in, bend the knees, then reach all the way up. We're going to forward fold next. Going down just as far as it's comfortable for you, so you can stop at a flat back if you want, tabletop, or come lower. Just kind of hang there for a moment, Uttanasana. Now let's all come up to a flat back, reach the head forwards, then bend the knees deeply and come up. Bringing the arms up nice and high, stretch. And now weave the fingers together and turn the palms up. I'm trying to let another person in, Helen. Okay, and then bring the arms down, separate the feet a little, reach behind. Weave the fingers there, stretch the hands downward. We're opening up the chest. And now we're going to fold forwards, just go as far as it's comfortable. So another forward fold. Letting the arms come up and even a little bit over if you feel that flexible today. So every day is different. And do what's right for you. Let's come up slowly, slowly. Nice. And shake the arms out again. Okay. And now we're going to do some waking up kind of motions, sun salutation. So bend the knees, reach the arms up. Forward fold and place the hands on the ground. Step back into a downward facing dog. Walk the dog. And then, so that's rolling through the feet, reaching down with alternating heels. And then let's stretch our dog, sending the hips back and up, and the chest comes downward. Then lift the right leg. This is a 3-legged dog. And then bring it down and lift the left leg. 3-legged dog. Bring the foot down, come to the knees, and child's pose. Take another breath in child's pose. The hips are making their way towards the heels, stretching the lower back. Breathe in. Nice deep breath. Take your time. Exhale fully. And up to all fours, cow and cat. Reach the head forwards, hips reach back. We're elongating the spine. Exhale, curve the back upwards, draw the belly in towards the spine. Inhale, cow. The wrists are under the shoulders. Exhale, cat. And the fingers are all the way spread out and connecting to the ground. Inhale.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Inhale, cow. And then exhale, cat. Alexa, play meditation music.
Here's a station in my life. Meditation
Inhale,
on Amazon
cow.
Music.
And exhale, cat. And now we're going to turn our toes under and come back up to downward facing dog. Stretch into the dog. Stretch, reaching back with the hips. And then we're going to walk or jump up to our hands. Hang in a forward fold. Reverse one, slowly come up. Bring the hands all the way up above the head, reaching. And then back to Tadasana with the hands in front of the chest. Reach the shoulder blades towards each other. Head reaches upwards. The ankles are sturdy. The feet have Plenty of room, they've spread out. Breathe. Try closing your eyes and keeping your balance. Nice full breathing. I just muted everyone. Now let's bring our arms down, open the eyes, swing the arms forward and back. Nice loosening through the shoulders. We're going to go up on our toes today. So you just lift the heels as far as you can. Ready? Let's go. Lifting the heels, reaching forward and up with the arms, trying to hold the balance. Hold on to something if you're unsure about this, or just go up a little bit and come down. And try it again. And then let's bring our arms down, swing them a bit more. And then we'll reach the arms back behind us, lift the palms upwards, and we're working this muscle here, the tricep. So we want to hold it there a little bit longer, and then let it go and shake it out. Let's separate the feet now and swirl around the body. You can lift the opposite heel to the direction you're headed. You can even let your arms go limp and let them lightly slap against the body if that feels good to you. And a few more times, each direction. Especially if you miss the twist. You get lots of nice twisting. Okay, and then we're going to take a deep breath. Bend the knees, lift up. Weave the fingers together again. Turn the palms up and stretch. Maybe even get a little bit of a bend in the back. And then come back up. Fold halfway forwards. Reaching the head out in front. Bend the knees and come up. And then bring the arms down and step back with the right foot, and we'll do some Virabhadrasana or warrior poses. So we're going into a high lunge, letting the hips slowly sink, making sure the left knee is going straight forwards and the body's over the hips. And we'll take our arms forwards and lift them up as high as you're comfortable lifting them. Stretch them away from the shoulders. And then bring the arms down into the shoulder sockets so you're nice and firm across the chest and shoulders, back. And look up if you can, so our gaze or our drishti is straight ahead or anywhere along the path just straight above the head. And then we'll lift up and turn our back foot out. Twist the upper body to the side, arms go front and back, and then we go into warrior two. So sinking down into a lunge, but with the right hip open, the left knee still going straight ahead. And breathe. And now's a good time to think about drawing the shoulder blades in and trying to maintain an arch in that back foot, which tends to collapse towards the ground. So we want to keep that ankle strong. Now let's let the back arm go down and lift the forward arm. Turn the palm back, stretch upwards. And then let's slide our hand down a little so we get a little curve. So we're reaching for a star that's a little bit behind us instead of straight up above. And then we'll come back to our warrior two and do a modified triangle. You can do a regular one if you want. But we're going to lean forward from the hips and bring the elbow to the knee and take that right arm up above the head. So our upper left arm and the right whole arm are in a line. And now we're going to work on stretching the spine, especially the lower part, by reaching the torso forwards. And then you can look part way up if you want, or all the way. So you get a twist through the lower spine, the upper spine, if you roll the shoulder back, and then we're gonna come up. Good job. Let's turn to our right side, arms out to the sides. And we'll do some big circles. So our fingers are spread out. We reach with our arms here as we cross the arms, and then open up, big inhale. So we're going with our breath, exhaling down, reaching across, stretching the upper arm, shoulder, and then inhaling as we continue up into star, and then again, down and across. Maybe switch which arm is in front, and continue all the way up, big inhale. And one more. Exhale, reach across. And then come up. And just bring the arms slowly down. Turn towards the front and step forwards. Let's walk it out a bit as I bring in a little more light into the room. All right. Walk, walk, walk. Okay. So now let's bend our knees, reach up above again. This time we'll fold forwards as far as it's comfortable, then bend the knees and place the hands on the floor. Going down into a squat. You can reach the arms around the knees if you want, or if you need to, just hold your hands on the ground. That can help you straighten the lower back too. Breathe, try to reach the crown of the head up. And then let's everybody put their hands behind them, let the hips come down. Move the feet a little forwards and hold the arms alongside the legs. And we're going to move our hands to right under the knee and lift the legs up. So this is a modification of a boat pose. If you want to let go of your legs, you can try that. Reach the arms to the sides or alongside the legs or up, whichever version you like. And then come back to bringing the knees in, placing the feet on the floor. Reaching up high with the crown of the head and down with the shoulders. And then we'll roll back down onto the floor. And arms along the sides, we're going to lift our hips up into a half bridge. Wriggling the shoulders under so you can really get up high on the shoulder area. And with the muscles, especially in the back of the legs, we want to lift. And breathe. Remembering our nice, calm, and full Ujjayi breathing. So through the nose as much as we can. And full breaths. And making some noise so we can hear it by constricting the top of the throat a little. Let's roll our backs down onto the floor, one vertebra at a time. Arms out to the sides. We're going to do some windshield wipers. So let's let our knees go over to the right and turn the head to the left. And breathe. Nice full breathing. Making a sound. Then Knees back to the center. Let's let them go to the left and turn the head to the right a bit. And take nice deep Ujjayi breaths. And let's bring our knees to the center. We're going to bring them in now towards the chest. Lift the feet and hands up. And do some pointing and flexing. We can get our toes and fingers involved in this too. Spreading them out, curling them in. And now let's hold the flex. So drawing the fingers and toes towards the chest. And now folding them forwards. Drawing them in. Folding them forwards. One more time, flexing. Folding them forwards. Bring the knees into the chest. Place the feet on the floor, arms to the side, and we'll do a couple more of our windshield wipers. So knees to the left, head to the right. Breathing. Then switch. Knees to the right, head to the left. Nice full breathing. Knees back to the center. Knees back in towards the chest. Wrap the fingers around. Draw them in. Send the legs up. Turn the knees out a little. Arms to the side
Sorry,
again.
I don't know that one.
And now we're going to take the feet apart and then cross the legs, open them, cross and open. So we have a slight turn out in the legs. And we're using the inner thigh muscles to draw the legs in. We can feel our abs working too. Remembering to breathe. You can have your feet pointed, or you can flex them, or you can switch it around. What feels good to you. You have choices in your practice. And a couple more times. We're going to let the legs go out. You can bring your hands up to the thighs. Support them on with your elbows. And just let the legs go out to a comfortable distance. So it's a nice stretch for you. Breathe here one more time if you can manage that. And we'll draw the legs back together. Bend the knees. And place the feet on the floor and go up into a second bridge. Wriggling the shoulders under. This time we're going to change it up a little. We're going to lift our left hip up higher and dip the right one down. And then switch, lifting the right one up, dip the left one down. Now switch again, left one's up higher. And now the right one's up higher. And then back to neutral. And then come all the way down again. Now we're going to have the fun of rocking forward and back. So you can place your hands on your thighs or behind them and rock forward and back. I'll just do this for 5 more times. And then we'll come up to seated position. So come on up, press against the mat with your hips, and sit in Sukhasana. Just cross-legged or with one leg out in front, or both legs kind of out in front. Or you can cross them into a half lotus or a full lotus, depending on what your flexibility is today. Now we're going to take our arms above the head. Bring the hands to the heart center and do a little mindful breathing. The shoulder blades are in, the eyes can be closed. Big, nice, full breath. Now let's change our hands. Let's lay the back of the hands on the knees. Draw the index finger to the finger up to the thumb tip. And spread the other fingers out. And then close the eyes again if you open them, and breathe a couple more times here. And then we'll release the hands, open the eyes, take our left hand over to the right knee, and take the right hand behind us. Lift up through the body, stretching the spine upwards. And then when you exhale next, see if you can twist around to the side a little bit. Then breathe in again, lifting. And then each time you exhale, see if your body wants to go a little bit farther around. So listen to your own body and honor what it is all right with doing. Then we'll slowly come back to the center. Bring our right hand over the left knee, left hand behind, lift up through the body as you breathe in. And then on the exhale, that's when we'll turn a little bit. So we're wanting our chest to turn, not just the neck and head. Nice deep breaths. Slowly come back to the center and uncross our legs and put them out in front. Nice and straight, but you can have a bend in the knees, but going out towards the front straight. And then press against the floor a little so you can rock that pelvic floor back as far as you can to help straighten the low back. We're just going to do a forward fold, a seated one. So keeping the back straight, take the chest forwards just until you feel a nice stretch in the legs. You can keep your knees a little bent as you go forward so you can go a little farther. And then wait and see how it feels. We want the stretch to be in the muscles of the legs, back of the legs. You can hold on to the legs if you want to help yourself stay in a certain position here as you calmly wait. And then slowly come back up. Nice. Okay, we're going to bend our left knee and roll ourselves over so that we can be prone for a little while. It's good to mix it up. And we want to be on our elbows with our fingers spread, pressing gently into the floor. So this is our Sphinx pose. Rock the hips side to side a little bit to settle into it, and then lift the crown of the head. On the inhale, similar to how we did with twisting. And on the exhale, reach the upper body forwards. Then inhale, lift. Exhale, reach forwards. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach forwards. And then let's collapse down. We're going to do a nice stretch of the quadriceps. So let the right cheek be on the floor, reach the left hand back, and grab the foot, and then draw that foot slowly in toward the buttocks. And the whole time, just keep your nice calm breathing going. Nice deep breath. And then we'll let go of the left foot. Turn to the other side, reach back for the right foot. Bring it in and breathe. And now we'll release the right foot. Put the hands next to the chest, come up to all fours. Put the forearms down onto the mat and spread the fingers out. We're going for our dolphin pose next. Turn the toes under, lift the hips up, and let the chest sink down. And the top of the head sink lower. Maybe it touches the floor or even rests on the floor. That's all fine. You can keep as much bend in the knees as you need to and reach with the hips. Now we'll bring the knees down. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders, turn the toes under, and we'll pop up into another downward facing dog. Now walk the dog a bit. And then let's stretch into our downward facing dogs. Then walk our feet or jump up to our hands. Hang in a forward fold. Come up to a flat back, reaching the crown of the head forwards.
I'm not sure.
And then exhale, fold forwards again. Reverse swan dive. Let's slowly come all the way up. Reaching up above the head, hands together. And back to Tadasana or mountain pose. Now we're going to do the other side of our Virabhadrasana. So one more breath into Tadasana. Now let the arms come down, give them a nice shake. And we'll step back with our left foot and sink into the lunge on our right side. We're just slowly letting the hips come down. That right knee is pointed straight ahead. And the knee is above or behind the ankle. And now let's take our arms forwards and take them up as high as you comfortably can. Maybe it's just part way, or maybe it's all the way up. Either way, our drishti is straight ahead, our gaze is straight ahead. Or we can take it up higher and breathe. One more breath here. Then we'll be lifting up, turning the back foot out. So now our left hip is open. We turn our bodies to the side. Arms go front and back. And then bend that right knee straight ahead into the high lunge and draw the shoulder blades close. And breathe. Nice, calm Ujjayi breathing. Then we'll take our left arm down, our right arm will go up, turn the palm back, stretch upwards, then slide that left hand down the leg a little and reach the arm up towards a star that's just slightly behind you. Extending the spine, feeling a nice twist. And then back up to warrior two. Draw the shoulder blades in again, so you're nice and strong in your back. And then again, we'll bend forward from the hips, bring the right elbow to the right knee this time. And the left arm goes up. We rotate the body so that our chest is facing to the side. Our hand is up. We can spread the fingers out if we want to stretch our hand. And now reach with the upper body away from the hips. We'll slowly come up, so you can press against the knee if you need to. Lift up. Now we'll turn to our left side and do a nice forward fold, keeping the arches in the feet. Slowly come down. Place your hands on the mat, even if it means bending the knees a lot. And then we'll bend our left knee and keep our right leg straight, so that we can get a nice stretch in the inner right leg. Then we'll shift to the other side. Move the hands a little to that, towards the right foot if you want. The left leg is stretched out. You feel the stretch, maybe even up in the groin area. Down the leg. Keeping the arches in the feet. And back to the center. Hands up to the thighs. And then let's come up halfway, reaching the head forwards. Nice flat back. And then slowly come up the rest of the way. And now let's take our arms up above the head. Reach up. Palms together, weave the fingers, and point the index fingers up high. We're just going to lean a little to the left, lean a little to the right, lean a little to the left. So it's a curve, lean, and over to the right. Back to the center, arms come down to the sides, turn towards the right foot, and step forwards. It's time for a little drink break. If you have a drink or need to do something else, and then we'll do our tree. So I reminded other people to get a drink and I forgot mine. Okay. So we'll do our tree for our balance pose, our main one. And hold on to something if you want to. Stand on, let's start with the left foot. Spread the toes out. Have the ankle nice and sturdy and bring the other foot close. And then draw the abs in. Lift the toes off the ground if you can and pivot the knee outwards. So it's all modified how you need to. Bring the hip in if it's kind of gone out to the side. Use those leg muscles. Bring the hands to the heart center. And then we'll start taking the hands up higher as we stretch the spine up higher. Hands above the head, elbows out to the sides. And then lift the arms up, extending them just as far as it's comfortable for your shoulders and upper arms. Nice tree pose. And we'll let the arms float out to the sides, giving ourselves a chance to focus on our shoulder blades. Draw them in so we strengthen the upper back. And then lift the arms once again. Stretch up high, all throughout the legs and body. And then bring the hands to the heart center. And breathe here again. And then on the exhale, let's let the arms and the leg come down and walk it out a little bit more. Walk, walk, walk. And then we'll switch to our other leg. So roll through those feet. Make sure that the standing foot has been relieved a little bit of tension, and then stand on the right foot. Bring the left foot close. Lift it if you can, otherwise pivot around on the tops of the toes without putting weight. And then lift the foot, turn the knee outwards, bring the hands together. And then slowly take the arms up just as high as it works for you. Elbows go out to the sides as far as it's comfortable. Continue extending upwards. And breathing. Nice, calm, and full Ujjayi breath. And we'll let the arms float out towards the sides, shoulder blades move in, palms are up, a nice receiving pose. Receptive of new ideas. And we can carry that out into the world with us. And then let's take our arms back up, stretch upwards. Then we'll let the hands come down to the heart center. Take another inhale. And then we'll exhale and let the arms come down, walk it out. Nice. The rest of the class will be down on the floor. We're going to start with our feet up on the wall or furniture while we lie on our backs. So go ahead and make your way towards a comfortable place on the floor where you can prop your legs up, allowing the blood to flow more easily back towards the heart for a while. So once you have your hips on the floor, somewhat near, maybe your hips are a foot away, maybe they're closer, whatever feels good to you today. And then we're going to take our arms up over our heads. Take a nice deep breath in. And then on the exhale, we'll return our arms to our sides. We'll do one more like that. Arms go up and over. Then return the arms. And now we'll do angel wings. So we'll take our arms out to the sides and up, running them along the floor, maybe hovering them down above the floor. Exhale back down towards the hips. And one more like that. Arms out to the sides, all the way up. And then exhale, bringing the arms along the floor, back to the hips. Now we're going to cross our right ankle over the left knee. And then slide the left foot down until we feel a nice stretch in our right hip. So the left leg comes down until it's parallel to the floor. Flex the foot that's on top of the knee. And now try to encourage that right knee to move away from your upper body. That's when we start feeling a good stretch in the right hip. We're going for our piriformis muscle, which is in the hip buttocks area. And when we keep it nice and stretched, we have less chance of having sciatica nerve problems. So we want to keep it nicely stretched. If this isn't enough stretch for you, you can either tip towards the left side, and that will increase it a bit, or you can reach through the legs and bring your left knee closer. Remember, the right knee is moving away. Flex the feet, especially the one on top, and then breathe while that piriformis muscle is stretching. And then we'll replace the legs up on our nice support. And now we'll switch to the other leg. So the left ankle's on the right knee. The left knee is the one that's moving away now. Flex the feet, slide the right foot down the support. So this is a gentle way to get into this piriformis stretch. And then either tip to the right if you want more, or bring the right knee closer. And I find it's a little bit more effective to bring the right knee closer. So you have to bring your foot off the support in order to do that, probably, depending on how close your hips are to your support. So flexed feet, left knee moves away, right knee moves closer, and gradually get deeper into the stretch. Remembering to breathe my nice, calm, and deep Ujjayi breath. Now let's return our legs up on the support. We're getting ready for Shavasana already, so we're going to slowly slide our legs down. Place the feet on the ground. Maybe you have to tip to the side a little. And if you're no longer on your mat, go ahead and walk your body around on the mat, like sort of like a crab, only you can keep your shoulders down. We didn't do crab today. Maybe Thursday when we have more time. Okay, so let's take our hands between the knees and grab the big toes. We'll do a little happy baby. Reach the feet up. We want to be able to rock side to side. And you can reach with one foot a little higher than the other. Or you can tip all the way over onto the outer edge of one leg and then all the way to the other. Or have the feet farther away from your chest or closer to the chest. All different things you can do in your happy baby. As long as the things you choose are making you happy, you're comfortable, then it's great. Okay, let's bring the feet back together, feet back down onto the floor. We're going to stretch our legs out one at a time and get ready to do our Shavasana. So let's take a nice breath in, reaching the arms up over the head and reach with the legs to stretch. Big breath. And then we'll exhale and bring the arms back to our sides and turn the palms up. Draw the shoulder blades close together and let the shoulders sink into the floor. Now let's close our eyes. Relaxing the toes, the legs, the fingers, the shoulders, the eyes, forehead, crown of the head. Just kind of go through the different muscles, the temples, the cheeks, nose, the lips, and the jaw. And then start letting your thoughts drift away. Enjoy the stillness of Shavasana. Alexa, play meditation music.
Here's a statement in my walls. Meditation and hands-on music.
Time to start wiggling your toes and fingers and bringing your awareness back to our class. Maybe roll the fingers, stretch the toes, turn the hand towards the inner wrist and give it a nice stretch to get the back of the hand and wrist and forearm. You can pull on your fingers if that feels good, or bend them in and back. And just as long as you're gentle. And then if you'd like to, you can stay lying down or you can come up to a comfortable seated position. We'll do 3 ohms to close our class today. So from sitting, we'll take a nice big breath in, stretching the spine upwards, and then bringing the hands to the heart center. Breathe in. Oh. Oh. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Thank you for being here today. I honor the light within you. Namaste. Namaste. And good job, everyone. Yay! Yay! I'm going to go ahead and turn the recording off.